What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome back, guys, to the AM. So today, guys, I'm actually going to talk about knowing yourself. And I want to talk about specifically unconscious versus conscious. In other words, being aware and actually thinking and being open and aware of what you're doing, who you are, and how you make decisions, how you operate, how you act. The reason for this is simple. First, if you don't know who you are and you don't know how you operate or act, how can you actually improve as a human being and how can you change? And then two, how are you actually going to operate within society? How are you going to operate within your job? How are you going to operate within your roles? How are you going to fit and perform and produce in life the way that you need to produce? And so here's a couple things as well. First, life and society is not just made up for people to take, right? Like we were made to work and we were made to produce. And if you look, when people are normally the happiest in life, it tends to be, in my opinion, when people are producing, when people are actually building and creating. And producing isn't just, hey, I'm just showing up to a job and paying bills. Producing is, I have a goal and a vision and I have a dream that I want to accomplish and move forward with. And then I'm going to take actions and take steps and execute against my vision. And execute against the greater good and move forward in the way that really benefits others in my life. Because you can't really have a greater good if it's just going to be strictly selfish, right? It's got to think about a bigger impact on the world around you than just yourself. So if you don't know who you are, you don't know how you think, you don't know how you operate, you don't know your strengths and weaknesses, you are not going to be able to move forward in life the way that you want to. So one of the first steps in business, and most business guys will tell you this, it all involves around self-improvement. Now, here's the thing, just because somebody says, hey, it's self-improvement, if you don't believe it, and if you don't see that, it doesn't matter. It's not going to happen. And it's interesting because in my own personal life, in my own personal journey, going forward and moving forward in life, it really was, and all business was about self-improvement and was centered around self-improvement. And then realizing, oh yeah, my company is a direct result of who I've chosen to be. The company got built the way that we chose to build it then it was changed and transformed as we changed and transformed. And then it is now producing the things that who I was, 5, 6, 7 years ago didn't do. But the person I am today is like, oh, this is radically different. And if you look at your growth as a human being, it's very much like a tree, right? You go from young seedling out of the ground, maturing from a young sapling into an older oak and up and outward towards the sky and growing. And then there's benefits, right? Nature gathers around the trees. It has a bigger impact than just, cool, I'm just a tree growing towards the sky. Squirrels make their homes in it. Birds do too. Deer come lying under the shade, all this stuff. And I probably sound super philosophical right now. I'm not trying to be, but I'm just trying to give an example of, hey, this is what it's really like as you mature, grow, and improve. Now, the other thing about knowing yourself and knowing your strengths and weaknesses, if you are completely oblivious and you walk around in life oblivious to what you're doing, it actually inhibits you from changing and growing. One of the biggest attributes that I think is attached to people who do well in life is curiosity. Stopping and asking why. Why do we do that? And not just going back and doing things because, hey, this is the way that I was taught. This is the way my dad did it. This is the way that, I was raised, and this is how we did it in school. It's like, great. That may have worked then, but a lot of time has passed since then. Why are we doing that now? And what if they learned wrong? Have you ever thought about that? What if there was a better way? And it's interesting because my wife makes fun of me when I cook because I'll cut different vegetables, different meats, whatever. I'm dealing with things. And if I haven't done it before, she'll watch me go through like 6 different ways to figure out what is the optimal way to actually cut and chop up vegetables. No joke. And I just want to know, like, hey, let me experiment. What if this is better? I've always done it this way, but just because I've done it this way doesn't mean it is better. And so one of the big characteristics of knowing yourself is being curious. Why did I do that? What was my decision-making process behind this? Why did I take those actions? And then you begin processing different. And if you can process different, if you can pause yourself and really look and reflect at yourself, reflect and look and observe your actions, observe your thought processes and reasonings, you'll be able to change and grow, and you'll actually be able to improve. The problem with most of this is It really requires humility and a place to be wrong. And most people don't want to be wrong. Anyways, guys, I'm way over. So I'll catch you later. Peace.